Yeah.
So what did you end up doing after Mi Vida Loca? Like, why did you not do more acting on a consistent basis?
Because I wasn't a real actress, so I'm original homegirl, you know.
Right.
I wouldn't have even known where to put my foot into it. um, I got married. I got married with my older homeboy, and I 2 years later I got pregnant. I raised my son, and I was just being a mom and working.
And you went into helping so many different populations, right? With like the gang prevention and just so many different things that you even won an award in 2014. Is that right?
Yeah, I won an award for I can show you that. I won an award for bringing three rival gangs together.
Wow.
When the injunction hit, and let me tell you, not just because of the work, but it's because of my it was because of people that I knew. I was able to put my foot into enemy neighborhood and get them to be part of this, and because nobody didn't want to go to jail. I mean, they were facing an additional 10 to 20 years because of enhancements and gang allegations. So I was given by Youth Justice Coalition 2014 Peace Builder Award. I took a lot of shit from the police. But I'm like, okay, whatever.
Was that what you were talking about, the issues with the LAPD?
Yeah. I've gone through so much with LAPD, not just me, but my family. My brother, who I talked about earlier, was being harassed and singled out, and they were arresting him for like petty stuff, just the most stupidest stuff, until finally they had him and 9 other defendants on a murder. And they were trying to say that my brother was a ringleader. My brother was the cause to these young kids doing the murder. It was a story. It was something that you would see in the movie.
Wow.
Something that you would have seen in the movie. Yeah, and I could not. I didn't know what to do, what we were going to do. And since I was already doing the gang injunction and getting help, people were coming to me to give me advice, how to help me. I had other agencies, people from Santa Barbara, Sacramento, Oakland, people from Santa Ana. They were coming to me and helping me and guiding me on how I was going to fight, and they would rally with me. They would we would show up in court in crowds. I had shirts with pictures of them on the shirt, and we would just show up in crowds. And we were able, out of the 9, 2 stood, and we were able to get 8 off, and my brother was one of them. We didn't know what we are going to do. My parents gave up all their pension, their retirement money, but we had to get a lawyer, because the lawyer that they gave him was you can tell that they picked him special for my brother. He wasn't doing nothing, and to help my brother, so we had to get a lawyer who was amazing, and he was able to get my brother off of these charges. But those are the things that we went through because of the line of work that I was doing, and putting myself out there to try to help people in the community that were being singled out and profiled by the police.
So they didn't like the fact that you were bringing to light that the profiling exists.
Yeah, they didn't like it. They didn't like that they had somebody in the inside. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't. I mean, I would try to help those that were doing bad, but if they were caught and you're caught, right? I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Right.
You put yourself there. But if you're not doing nothing, and I know you're not, and you've been out of trouble, you've been working, I'm gonna give you all my effort, right? And for those that were doing bad and really doing the work, I would give their families resources. But as far as like putting my neck out, I couldn't really do it for everybody. It was but when it came to those 9 defendants, we knew that was, wait, this all has to be behind this injunction. And that's where all my time and effort went into.
Mm-hmm.